Representing the business of boxing, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Manager Marty!
Thank you. You're far too kind. Thank you very much.
Representing the business of boxing, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Manager Marty!
Thank you. You're far too kind. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, members of the jury, members of the Roll the Tape film crew, greetings and salutations. Welcome to another edition of Roll the Tape podcast with Manager Marty. I am your host, Manager Marty. I miss you. I really do. Yeah, I'm talking about you, the Roll the Tape film crew members, the supporters, the supervisors, everybody. I miss you all. Glad to be back here. I am so excited that we are all gathered here today. Man, oh man, what a show that we are going to have today. Not going to hold you all long, but I will tell you this. We need answers. Man, I'm so excited to be here today. Y'all saw the title, so we're going to go right into it. Hope everybody is having a great week thus far. I'm glad that you all are here. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you chose to be here with me today, and I appreciate your time. Thank you for investing your time. Thank you for all of the contributions in advance that we're going to receive, and I'm referring to the monetary contributions that we need to continue to grow this channel and improve and enhance enhance the visual and audio quality of this channel. Andre Noble, I did not see any tweets from him. I didn't. I got to do better with learning how to work Twitter. I only did like 1 or 2 tweets in my whole career on Twitter, which was like a couple months ago. So I'm going to get better with that. And my social media presence outside of YouTube, I'm going to get better with that as well. So I know I did not see the tweets, but salute and shout out to everyone who's acknowledging me in the chat. Thank you all for your support. Thank you all for your feedback. Matt, I appreciate you calling me the undefeated lawyer. You said I done it again. Thank you, Matt. Man, we're going to have a good show. I'm going to do this now. I'm going to do this right now. I'm going to prepare for the link to go up. Not going to hold y'all long today. Tomorrow we're going to be back on it. Unlimited. You know what I mean? You know what time we do. I guess enough with the intro, right? Man. So you know what we're going to talk about today. We are going to reveal the trainer of the year. We talked about who was the fighter of the year a couple of weeks ago. Y'all remember that? Then we talked about who was the fight or what was the fight of the year. Actually, I would say that was about, roughly a month ago, somewhere around here, right? When we did fighter of the year and fight of the year. I think that was about roughly, let's say, a month ago. But today I want to reveal the trainer of the year. Yep, there is a trainer of the year. Oh, yes, it is. Trainer of the year. I have to give this trainer his flowers today. I have to give this trainer his award today. Yeah, I know you all may have your choice. Can't wait to see what you all say about who was the trainer of the year. Now, of course, people have been hitting me up, telling me and asking me, telling me first that Bill Haney was the manager of the year. I think that was sometime last week. And some people was asking me, what do I think about it? You know, maybe I should cover that a little bit of that too. While I have your attention in this broadcast. Um, but yeah, so I'm going to give the trainer of the year the flowers that the trainer deserve because in 2023, this trainer did a tremendous job, and we want to make sure that this trainer is recognized on this broadcast. And then we're going to talk about this Keith Thurman versus Tzsyu rumor that's going around. Is it confirmed? Are they going to fight? Should they fight? What happens in the fight? Yeah, we're going to deal with all of that today. But before we do, y'all know what we have to do first. It's something that we haven't done in a long time. Some we have not done in a long time. And I'm talking about our Town Watch check-in. Yeah, we got to do our Town Watch check-in. We haven't done it because I was going straight in. Man, I was going all the way in on the last couple of broadcasts to bypass the Town Watch check-in. So today we have to do it. I did tell y'all last week that when we got back that we would do it, so we have to do it. And it's pretty much overdue at this point, but we have to do our Town Watch check-in. And so if you're new to the channel, you may not know exactly what the Town Watch check-in is. If you're watching a replay of this live, you may not know what the Town Watch check-in is. I'm going to briefly describe it so that we can continue on with the broadcast. The Town Watch check-in is extremely, extremely important. This is only unique to this channel. The reason why we do a Town Watch check-in is because in the beginning of our broadcast, live and living color right here, right? I want to establish the foundation that we are not going to have the same points of views. We're going to have different point of views. We're going to have different opinions. We're going to have different perspectives, right? And so our Town Watch check-in is a way that we rhetorically acknowledge that even though those things are true, that we share difference of opinions, different perspectives, different points of views, at the end of the broadcast, though, we can also rhetorically acknowledge that we share one thing in common, and that is our love for the sport of boxing. So our way of doing our Town Watch check-in simply means that we publicly acknowledge our geographical location that we represent, whether it be from where we were from, where we were born and raised at, or where we're located now, any city, any state, any island, and or country. And that is the foreshadow of us recognizing that we are from different geographical locations, synonymous with us having difference of opinion, perspectives, and points of views. You see, it's our icebreaker. This is the opportunity where the air fryer get the opportunity to warm up. And I need your help to do so. That means that my energy level should increase. That means that your participation is imperative. And what I do is when I see your geographical location mentioned and inserted in the chat in exchange, I will publicly acknowledge it. Y'all ready? Now that's for those that haven't been around. You might be new to the channel. You are more than welcome to participate in the chat. If you're watching the replay of this live, you are also encouraged to participate by going in the comment section below. You also get your city, state, island, and or country acknowledged when I see it in the comment section since you're watching the replay of this live. Y'all ready? All right, here we go. We got to start this all right. So I usually start it off first. That's what good leaders do. We put our feet out there in the water first. Okay, so I got to start it off first, and then I will publicly acknowledge those cities, states, island, and or countries that are inserted in the chat. You ready? All right, here we go. Let's get it in. Y'all know I'm representing the DFW area, Texas. Stand all the way up. Arlington, Texas, to be exact. Mansfield section, Tarrant County. We in the building by way of my hometown, the great city of Philadelphia. And I'm not talking about the Philadelphia that's in the state of Mississippi. No, I'm talking about the city of Philadelphia that resides in the state of Pennsylvania, the city of brotherly love. We call it Philly, my hometown. We in the building. Come on, y'all, let's check on in. Who we got in here? Who we got in here checking in? Come on, man. Y'all know the 216, Cleveland, Ohio, in the building. Double salute to a member of the channel, Jeremy Austin, I see you, and supervisor of the Roll to Tape film crew from Wichita, Kansas, in the building, I see you. Come on, man. Y'all already know who else is here. Naptown, Indiana, just pulled up in the parking lot. Step right on in the building, I see you. Albany, New York, just walked in the building. I see ya. Somebody said, what's up, Marty Joe Clark? Yeah, manager Marty Joe Clark. That's the professor. Yeah, we're going to get in touch with that video that I published yesterday since somebody brought up Marty Joe Clark. Yeah, we're going to dive into that. Oh, yes. Come on and let's check on in. Ohio in the building, I see you. Come on. You know we're going to stay on the East Coast just for a little bit. West Orange, New Jersey. Walk right in from the parking lot and step right in the building. I see you. Boogie Down Bronx, BX. No, what is it? B next or BX, right? Either way it is, I'm representing Boogie Down Bronx. Yes, indeed, in the building. Many face, I see you. Come on, y'all, let's check on in. We got to start this show off the right way. Yeah, we got to do this right. Yeah, who else we got in the building? Come on and let's check on in. Ooh, yeah, BX or B next. Oh, all this time I kept saying B next or BX. So it's BX or B next. Ooh, y'all better correct me when I don't know what's going on. I know that's right. BX or B next. Come on, Big Supreme. Let me see where you from, Big Supreme. Big Supreme just walked right in the building, didn't tell nobody where he at. Didn't tell nobody where he from. I'm ready to acknowledge. Come on, let's get it. Come on, man. Who else we got in here? We're going to have a quick, good show. I'm talking about this show going to be quick, but it's going to be good. The reason why it's going to be quick because time going to go by fast. That's why you can't miss nothing. You ain't going to be able to miss nothing. Yeah. Come on, let's check on in. Let me see who we got up in here real quick. Oh, okay. So Big Supreme from the Bronx too? I know that's right. Come on, Bronx. Boogie Down Bronx. We here. Man, I ain't seen my guy Electric Agitator in a minute. Good to see you. I said we was going to stay on the East Coast for a little bit, but we can't just stay here because we got so many people watching us all around the world. So let me go and slide on in. Let me slide on into the other coast, Las Vegas, in the building. I see you. Come on, man. Frank Nice just stepped in the building, walked all the way from the parking lot and stepped in the building from North Philly. Philly is in the house. I see you. Come on, y'all. Let's check on in. Huh? Yeah, we're going to have a good show. We ain't going to hold you too long. Can I get one more? One more check-in before we get the show started. Can I get one more check-in? Yeah. Come on, let's get to it. Yeah, let's check on in. That's it. We don't got no more check-ins. If we don't, that's cool. We're going to get the show rolling. Yeah. Yeah. All right, I think that was it, y'all. I think we done with our town watch chat. Look, that's what it looked like to me. Yeah, that's what it looked like to me. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hold on, y'all. Let me give. Hold on, we got one more. Oh, come on, we ain't done. My man Fareed just stepped in the building. We can't forget about him. Fairfax, Virginia. Salute. Just stepped in the building. I see you. Yeah, hold on, y'all. I gotta go get something real quick. Hold on, stay right there. Stay right there. Oh my God, just walked in. Baltimore Ravens just checked in. Baltimore, Maryland, stand up. My man Lucky just walked in. Yeah, yeah. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Yeah, hold on. Let me show the people what we did. Huh? Had to go get my uniform. Yeah. Had to go get that. Yeah, hold on, y'all. Got to throw this thing on. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, let's talk. Had to make sure we good. You know what I mean? Hold on. We gotta make sure we talking. Yeah, we gotta make sure we talk. What's up, y'all? Hold on, let me put this down, man. We gotta be on point. We have to be on point when we do our show. Yeah. We here now. Hey, yo, real quick, since I got the hoodie on, did y'all see that video from yesterday? Y'all saw that hoodie? I meant the hoodie. See, look, who that Big Supreme to my hoodie? Y'all throwing me off. Hold on. Did y'all see that video I published yesterday? Did y'all see that? Real quick, we're gonna get the Tzsyu and Thurman. We're gonna get the Tzsyu and Thurman in 1 second. I promise y'all, we're gonna get to them in one. We got to do some house cleaning real quick. Yeah. We're gonna get the Thurman and Tzsyu in just a second. I just want to know, did anyone see that video I published yesterday? Oh, Veronica, you seen it, sweetheart? Did you like it? Y'all like that? Yeah, I got more videos like that to come. Yeah. Listen, y'all. I used to act when I was a kid and a teenager and a young adult. I haven't been on stage acting in some years now. I want to say how many years? 5, 6 years? Yeah, that's the last time I've been on stage act. I like to give entertain. I give YouTube everything that has something to do with me. If y'all didn't notice, to all my new viewers that don't know too much about me just yet, because y'all might be new to the channel, I give everything about me to YouTube. So anything in my background, I let all of y'all have it. I want to be as authentic as possible, but I also want to be unique as possible. You know, I don't follow behind what other content creators do or YouTubers. I don't do what they do. I want y'all to come over here and enjoy a unique experience. Okay? I don't want you to think about no other content creator when you get here. I want you to come over here and get fresh bread. That's why I give y'all fresh bread. You know what I mean? I don't give y'all information that I heard from somebody else. Nope, I don't do that. I don't even listen to nobody else when we talk about specific topics. And the reason why is because I don't want to be influenced by something that I hear or see on certain topics that we talk about. I want to give y'all fresh bread. I want to give you thought-provoking things so that when you turn this stream off, you think and say, dang, I didn't even look at this like this. Oh, okay. You know what I mean? Make sure I educate the people. But I have to provide entertainment. If I give y'all a whole lesson of the business of boxing, you get bored. Not saying that you're not interested in it, but what it is just like learning anything else new. If it's not piquing your attention and allowing you to be mentally stimulated uh, throughout the duration of the teaching, I'll lose some of you. And when I say lose, I'm talking about we all have different spans of attention. You know, some people can watch something and still be engaged for a half hour straight, 20 minutes straight, some 10 minutes, some even 5 minutes. And it's okay. That's why I provide entertainment. You see, I provide entertainment to mix it in with the education, to make an appeal to you. You understand? Oh, yes. You know how it is. Matt says something about the tweets. What's going on, Matt? What you tell me what you doing? Matt, you seen it. You seen that video from yesterday. Y'all didn't see it? Y'all gotta go check that out now. Give me the viewership. Y'all know YouTube done shadow banned me. Something's going on. Yeah, I'm not getting the money. I'm not getting the viewership. I don't know what's going on, but I don't do no complaining. Gotta take the good with the good on YouTube and the bad with the bad. I'm not complaining. That's why I appreciate y'all super chats and y'all cash apps and y'all super thanks and everything. I see what YouTube doing. I see what they doing. Yeah. Before 3 months ago, when the last time you see me publish a video and get 200 views? Come on. We know what's going on. We see what it is. But you know what? We're going to keep on providing the education and entertainment value that you come over here and expect me to do. You know what I'm talking about? Hold on, y'all. I got to do this with this hold on. There we go. I had to send that message out. Yeah. Let me see what's going on here. Oh yeah. See? Y'all love that. Let me see. Let me see something real quick, y'all. I want to see if I could do this. I don't think I could, but I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try to see if I can. Hold on, let me see something. Let me see. I probably can't. Oh no, I can't. Dag, I wish I would have been able to put that together. Hold on, I probably can. Hold on. I want to see something real quick. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right. I'm gonna try to see if I can put at least that Joe Clark segment up. Another supporter and member of the channel and supervisor of the Roll to Take Film crew. Double salute to him. He just stepped into the building. My guy, Fort Green Pharaoh, I see you. You know we got the roll of tape. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can roll the tape on that small little piece of segment. Since CO since he recognized that Joe Clark. Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up on your screen. Hold on, let me see something. Y'all stay right there. Stay right there. Dang, yo, I was trying to see if I can pull a small little video clip up. They won't let me. They won't allow me to do it, just pictures. But anyway, if you did not see the video I published just yesterday, please go and watch the video after this live is completed. Go watch the video. It's the latest video I've done. I think it's like 10 minutes long, somewhere around there. I'm in the thumbnail with my finger like this, and I think it said case solved with question marks on it, just so you won't be confused about which video it is. Go check that video out. Very informative. But what do y'all think about the video? I know CEO Sin said it was fire. Veronica says she saw it. It was good. Lucky he even said it. Matt said it. What do y'all think about that video? Tell me something that you got out of the video. Tell me one thing that you learned real quick. Because, hey, I was the professor in that video. So I got to come back and see if you learned something now. Can somebody in the chat tell me something that you learned that you didn't discover or realize before you saw that video? Yeah. Anybody in the chat? Anybody in the chat? Yeah, we're gonna get on to the show. This is a part of the show now. That's why I put that hoodie on. Y'all know what time it is. Yeah, what did you learn? Did you learn anything? Did you discover anything? Did you recognize anything that you didn't know or realize or recognize or discover before or learn or know before you watched that video from yesterday? Come on, tell me in the chat. Yeah, tell me in the chat. Yeah, we need answers. Yes, we do. We need answers. CEO Sense. Similarities in the early rounds, specifically that second and third. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Yep, that's right. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all don't even know how long I've been waiting to put that out there. Yeah, I've been waiting to put that information out for a long time. Yeah, I've been waiting to put that information for a while now. Anybody else before we move on? Anybody else? Yeah. Anybody else? Man, second and third round. Woo! Yeah. Now, let me be clear. Somebody said I walked off. What was the question? Hey, Joe, the question was this. I don't know if you saw that video from yesterday. I published a video yesterday, and the video had the intro of me acting in it. And you got to listen to everything from the beginning all the way to the end so that you can understand that I was laying a foundation to illustrate the information towards the end. So you got to listen to the whole video because that video provided some knowledge. And so I was asking any of the viewers here, part of the Roller Tape Film crew, if they've watched that video from yesterday, did they learn anything that they didn't know before watching that video? Did they discover anything? Did they recognize anything before watching the video? And then after they watched the video, what did they discover? What did they learn? So that was the question since you walked away and you just came back. Okay, Bird. Yeah, watch it tonight. Watch it tonight. I want to catch you all up to speed. We got more videos coming. I told y'all the last time when we did this whole first interview with Victor Conti. I don't know if most of y'all remember this, but I'll refresh your memory. When Victor Conti got off of the screen, I was very specific. This is the first interview now. After the first interview, we were live in living color. I said, this is not the end of it. This is just the beginning. Because some people thought that just because Victor Conti came up here, and the first time I'm talking about, and he came up here and he gave a great interview. He gave some good information. I asked him some questions. He provided some answers. Some people may have been impressed with the fact that this was going to be the last time that we spoke on the things I've been speaking on. In fact, some people thought that this was going to be over after this. I told y'all before, it's just the beginning. Victor Conti coming up here the first time, that was just the beginning. That wasn't the end of it. We need answers. That's why it's still in the beginning. I want to share this with y'all because I think this is very important. You know, I've only been on YouTube technically now as a content creator for about what? A year? About somewhere around there? About 13 months, you would say? Okay. I mean, people have been criticizing me way before Victor came up here. Then definitely after he came up here. And people was criticizing me while he was here. Y'all don't think I saw what was going on in the chat? I didn't see everything, but I saw enough. People was criticizing me while the man was here. And you know what's interesting about all of that? Nobody else was able to get him to come up on their platform. You know what I mean? I just thought that was interesting. And even if they did, they didn't ask the questions that we wanted to know the answers to. I'm just saying. I mean, I'm not even saying get him on the platform recently. I'm talking about in general. The people that have been on YouTube as content creators, they've been on here for years. I just got here. I'm the YouTube rookie. I just got here. So I'm just saying, like, why nobody, didn't have him on their platform? And not only that, but most people didn't know the questions to ask him. They didn't conduct the research. You know what I mean? This is all the questions that I asked Victor Conti, and I've been very candid about this since he has not been here after the second interview. I'm telling y'all now. Most, like 90% of the questions that I asked him, I asked him because I've done research on that stuff. That's why it seemed like it was so easy for me to ask him them questions. I did the homework. Not a week before he got here, 15 years before he got here, 10 years before he got here. I didn't know that he was going to come here, but, it is what it is. Oh, somebody's telling me something happened on X, formerly known as Twitter. What happened? No, I didn't see it on Fight Hype. Somebody said there was a fight. I didn't see it. What happened? Oh, man. Man, what happened? Let's see what's going on. Oh, Creole. That's what Creole, I asked him that question. Y'all remember that? I got a video coming out to answer that question. Oh, they was Twitter beefing? Memo Heredia and Victor Conti? Man, they always Twitter beefing, man. Hey, I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. I reached out to Memo Heredia a couple weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? I want him to come up to the platform. I want to interview him. Yeah. We need answers. So, yeah. Hey, Creole, that's a good question. Well, according to Victor Conti, he told me, because I asked him. I asked that man about that. Because he kept saying, every time he talked about Vada, he kept saying we. He said it twice in the second interview, 3 times in the last interview, which is the first interview. I told him that. I counted. Got to be sharp when you talk to people like that. Got to be on point. I asked him. I said, every time we talk about Vada, I've heard you mention 5 times the word we. And I told him, I said, I asked you in the first interview. were you intricately involved with Vada? And you told me no. But I keep hearing you refer to we. I said, can you clarify the we? Who you talking about when you say that? So that was I'm only saying that because Creole just asked me a question for some of y'all that don't know what's happening right now. So he said that I was a part of the we. That's what he said. He said I was a part of the we. And then I wanted to make sure that I included all the Roll the Tape film crew members in. I said, is the Roll the Tape film crew members, are they a part of the we? Because they've been supporting and rocking out with me from day one. Are they here with me as well? Are they a part of the we? He said, everybody that advocates for anti-doping is a part of the we. Now, I do have a video. I didn't release it yet. Oh, yes. I got a video coming out soon. It's coming out soon. And I'm going to address that a little bit deeper. See, I told y'all one thing we do on this channel when it comes to truth. We dive into the deep waters of truth. We go beneath the surface. Somebody can say something that sounds so plain to the natural ear. They can do things so plain before us to the natural eye. But then when I get finished breaking it down, the natural ear and the natural eye, for some odd reason, begin to see and hear. You see? Oh, yes. I'm going to release the video. And I'm talking about the rebuttal to the we. I'm going to release that. And guess what I'm going to release that to? I know what I'm going to do. I know how to get the people to support. I'm going to release that to members of the channel. They're going to be the first ones to get that. Now, of course, I already know that most of the members of the channel may not be able to typically get that perk because that perk is only for my neutral and red corner members. Oh, yes, but I'm going to make sure on that video right there, because when I put that video out, there's some information on there. It's going to have you scratching your head. Some information. Y'all be like, huh? Vada, what? Woo! Watch. I'm going to send it out to the members of this channel first. They're going to get it first. They're going to get it first now. And guess what? The reason why I'm telling you up front now is so I can give people more time to become members of this channel. This is how I segue in there to pitch it to my audience. Come on and become a member of the channel. All you have to do is join to become a member of the channel. And you're going to be able to get that exclusive perk. Remember, the last time we did this, I told you I'm going to release the entire full interview, that first interview with me and Victor Conti. And we had 3 members that joined that night. And I made sure I sent that right directly to the members of the channel. Yeah, y'all gonna get it first. Double salute to Biz on the Beat. He's a member of the channel and also a supervisor of the Roller Tape Film crew. 2 Cent Boxing. Salute to 2 Cents Boxing. She's also a member of the channel and a supervisor of the Roller Tape Film crew. Got to recognize them in the chat. Yeah, that was a question because, you know, Creole asked me, who is the we? Yeah, let me make sure I put that on the screen so that people can see how we got on that real quick. Yeah. Matter of fact, let me go get my iPad. I want to replay a little bit of that. That was the question that was asking me. Hold on one second, y'all. Yeah, we need answers. Yes, we do. We're 2 cents boxing is. Hey, 2 cents. Ask 2 cents this question. Because you just came in, Biz on the beat and 2 cents boxing. Um, did y'all see that video I published yesterday, 2 cents? And Biz on the beat? Did y'all see that? Oh, another member of the channel just stepped into the building. Double salute to my guy, day one supporter now, Aaron Muhammad, supervisor of the Roll the Tape film crew. Aaron Muhammad, 2 cents and Biz on the beat, members of the channel. Did y'all see that video I published yesterday? Man, that was a fire video. At least that's what I'm being told. Did y'all get a chance to see it? Aaron, 2 cents and Biz on the beat? Ooh, 2 cents. You got to go watch that video. Woo-wee. I put out some very intriguing, interesting similarities and information. Yeah. On the snack fighters in the second and third round. Yes, indeed. Oh, I know you're going to watch your 2 cents. Because you know why? Because I'm going to need to hear your 2 cents on that. Yes. Let me pull this video up. I want to make sure that hold on, let me pull this. There's a question on the screen. Oh, you did, Biz on the beat? You probably did. I seen a lot of comments. I think you did comment on that, Biz. Who is the we Victor talks about, man, Jamarty? That's the question. I wanted to make sure we all. Hold on, let me see something real quick. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna get it. Hold on. Yeah. I'm gonna get it. Just y'all stay right there. Yeah. I'm gonna make sure I get that video. I want to play an audio piece of the actual video. Make sure we get that. That question answered. Let me see something real quick. Hold on. Yeah, we got another episode of Truth and Evidence. Now you're only going to get Truth and Evidence as a piece of a segment we do live. Not today. Might be tomorrow, Monday, we'll see. But yeah, we got that. We got that coming right at you. Yeah, hold on for a minute. I want to make sure we on point. Yeah. I found it, Creole. I found it. I knew I was going to find it. And now we're here. So I want to give context here real quick. All right. Now, the reason why Creole's asking who is the we that Victor was talking about, it's only because of a question that I asked Mr. Victor Conti in our second interview, because I heard him use the words we several times. And I want to replay the words that he said so we all can be on the same page, and then we're going to move forward. Don't take my word for it. Roll the tape.
Boxing is the red light district. Boxing is a crazy world. Okay, you know this as a business person.
That's
so true. Am I wasting my time? Is Margaret Goodman wasting her time? Is Flip Omansky wasting his time? I don't know. We're fighting the good fight. I don't know how to put it.
Well, somebody could misinterpret this, and I definitely need you to clarify, because this is the fifth time. Twice you said it on this interview, and three times in the last one. You used the word we. I asked you in the last piece that we did, are you intricately involved in VADA? Of course, you said no, but you used the word we 5 times. Can you clarify?
Because by we, I mean any and everybody involved in the anti-doping movement in boxing. That's the we.
So I'm a part of the we.
So you're a part of the we.
The Roll the Tape film crew members that's watching live in living color, they're a part of the we.
That's what I mean. I have no financial interest. Now, have I not just...
We've heard enough. Did y'all hear that? I want to make sure we all... Did y'all hear that? Yeah. I just want to know if we heard it, because I want to make sure we're on the same page, because that question that Creole asked, that's what he was talking about right there. That's the segment where you asked it. Did y'all hear that? Anybody else besides Creole heard that? Anyone else hear that? To my understanding, if y'all heard that, play that last part again. Every time it's like in live time, when I confronted him with that information of him using the word we 5 times when he was associating himself with VADA, I thought that he was going to answer a different way, but to my surprise, I want to play that. I want to play that last piece. I want to play that last piece again.
Boxing is the red light district. Boxing is a crazy world. Okay, you know this as a business person.
That's
so right. Am I wasting my time? Is Margaret Goodman wasting her time? Is Flip Omansky wasting his time? I don't know. We're fighting the good fight.
Okay, he said, "Am I wasting my time? Is Margaret Goodman wasting her time? Is Flip Homansky wasting his time? I don't know. We're fighting the good fight." Now, we know who Victor Conti is, so I don't have to identify him. But if you don't know, Dr. Margaret Goodman is the founder of VADA. And Flip Homansky is an executive and vice president of VADA. So he says, am I wasting my time? Is Margaret Goodman wasting her time? Is Flip Homansky wasting his time? I don't know. He said, we are fighting the good fight. Well, when we want to find out who the we is, We got to go by the sentence that he said previously to saying we or we are. The sentence before we're or we is, am I wasting my time? Is Margaret Goodman wasting her time? Is Flip Homansky wasting his time? He inserted his name or himself into the same sentence with the founder of VADA and the vice president of VADA. And then he used the plural term, we are fighting the good fight. Now, y'all make sure I'm right or wrong, because I don't want to be wrong. Was I right in my assessment when he said that in live time that he was referring to himself, Margaret Goodman, and Flip Homansky when he said we're fighting the good fight? Was I right in that assessment? Just a yes or no. Just real quick, just one person in the chat. We don't need to take all day with this because I want to prove a point here. Was I, now listen, if I'm wrong and I'm misinterpreting that, I will publicly acknowledge that right now. All right. I figured I was right. Yeah. You see, when certain people use certain tactics, I told y'all I've overcome. Did I told y'all that? Didn't I tell y'all that? See, I'm real about mine. I don't have any shame to tell you all that I overcame. I don't have I don't have any embarrassment or shame. You know what I mean? I overcame that. See what I'm saying? So when people use those tactics against me, I don't allow it. I don't allow people to use those tactics on me. You know, projection, reverse psychology, you know, gaslighting. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Asking a question with a question or answering a question with a question, changing the subject, dancing around the top. Yeah, y'all know when I did the episode of Nip It in the Bud, it's about 18 sections of those on my playlist on this channel. You see how I would deal with certain Terrence Crawford fans? Not all of the Crawford fans, but most of them that y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah. So when I asked him, you're gonna need to clarify it because I heard you say we're fighting the good fight. You included yourself with the founder of VADA and the vice president of VADA. And in the first interview, I specifically asked you, were you intricately involved with VADA? You told me no. Now I done heard you use the word we when you reference yourself and VADA 5 times, twice in the second interview and 3 times in the first interview. He said that he was referring to the we means anybody and everybody, you know, that that advocates for anti-doping in boxing. So I said, well, am I a part of the we? He said, you're a part of the we. What about the roll the tape film crew members? Are they also a part of the we? Okay. I think you all get my point now, don't you? Good. So I just thought that that was interesting that he would say that to make me feel like I was a part of something, to make the roll the tape film crew members feel like you all are a part of something. But that's not even what he was talking about when he said we're fighting the good fight. So how can we equally embrace the fact that he's trying to make us a part of something? But that wasn't the point that he was making in the first place. Come on, y'all. I'd have been doing this way before Cat Williams went on, what's the name channel, man? I was doing it before Cat Williams went on Shannon Sharp. Speaking of Shannon Sharp, I want to ask a question about something. Anybody know how to get in contact with Shannon Sharp? I want to ask him a question about something. Anybody got his Twitter account and all that? What's his name on Twitter? I want to ask him right now, live and living color in front of everybody. Yeah, I want to ask him something. Does anyone know? I want to ask real quick. We're going to move on to Keith Thurman and Tim Tzsyu and all that. We're going to talk about that. Yeah. Hold on, y'all. I want to know, do anyone know how to get in? How can I tweet? How can I get in contact or tweet or Instagram Shannon Sharp? I want to ask him something. We need answers, Shannon Sharp. Can somebody tell me how to get in contact with that man? And I like Shannon Sharp. I do, but I got to ask him something. Since they asked me about Victor Conti, I got to ask Shannon Sharp a question. Now, he don't have to come over here because I know some people look at me as a small fry, you know what I mean? So they ain't going to come. So I figure I address them when I go see them. Yeah, I just want to hit him up. I just want to ask him a question. That's all. Anybody know how to get in contact with Shannon Sharp? What's this Twitter thing? Man, Shannon Sharp don't even know who I am, but I'm going to ask him a question. You asked me about Victor Conti, right? So I'm going to ask him. I want to ask him something real quick. Yeah, I just want to ask Shannon Sharp one question. How do I get in contact with him? I'm gonna see. Oh, he's on Twitter. Shannon Sharp, this something right here. How do I I want to ask Shannon Sharp a question about something. Y'all don't mind, do y'all? Somebody said super chatting. What time he come on at Nightcat? Somebody said, oh, that's Band Up. Band Up says he answered most of the super chats. Band Up says super chat him during the Nightcap tonight. What time that come on? What time Nightcap come on, y'all? I am going to start super chatting. I sure will. I never knew they was live because the videos that be on YouTube, it'd be like the clips of it. I don't even know they be live. I didn't even know they'd be live. Which man, 11:30 at night. Sheesh. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I'm gonna be asleep around that time. Somebody said like 10. I might can make that 10 o'clock. At 11:30, I might not be there. I might not be there. Oh, around 8 or 9. Man, y'all give me 3 different times in the chat. What time? 8, 9, 11:30, or 10? Which one? Man, what time does this thing come on? I want to ask him. It's a serious. It's a question I want to ask him something. I'm not playing. It's about Victor Conti. I want to ask Shannon Sharp a question. We need answers. Yeah. I want to ask that man a question. That's all I want to do. It's no big deal. It's nothing. I just want to ask him something now. I just want to ask him. That's all I want to do. Yeah, I want to ask him a question now. Now, what I want to ask that man. Let me see if somebody can guess it. What years? I want to see. I want to see if y'all can see what's about to happen right now. What years does Shannon Sharp play for the Denver Broncos? I know the answer. I just want to see if y'all know it. I want to show y'all something real quick. What year did Shannon Sharp play for the Denver Broncos? 94 to 98. Brian said 94 to 98. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I want to see if somebody gonna guess what I want to ask. Why I want to ask him that question. Yeah, y'all. Jab the like button. Come on in. Jab the like button. Thank you. Who's that? All things. Thank you. All things. Jab the like button, y'all. Subscribe to the channel. Come on and have a seat. I'm not gonna hold y'all too long tonight. We're going to talk about Terrence, Tzsyu. Well, yeah, Terrence too, because they saying he ain't fighting Tzsyu, but Terrence Crawford fans were saying he was going to fight him. But okay, Tzsyu versus Keith Thurman. Who that? That ain't no Turkey. That ain't him. Somebody go put the guy, the king. Is he a prince? I think he's a prince over there at the Middle East. Somebody gonna put this on. Y'all be playing. That's how I ain't think that was Victor Conte the last time. Cause y'all be playing with some that y'all know that's not him. That's not no Prince Turkey. Is his name Prince? Prince Turkey from the Middle East? That's not him. Somebody playing. I got 2 Ferraris for Tank. Let me get. If this really you, Turkey, let me get one then. Let me send me one in my crib. If you got 2 for Tank, let me get one. If this really you in the chat, Prince Turkey, send me one of them Ferraris. Oh, he's not a prince? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I'm just going to say Turkey from the Middle East. Send me one of them Ferraris, Turkey from the Middle East. If you're going to send 2 to Tank Davis, and then you're going to send 2 to Tank Davis, man, send me one. Because, see, matter of fact, don't send me, you know what? Don't send me no Ferrari. Don't even send me that. Because, you know, don't send me that. You know what? Hey, Prince, send me the check. Let me show my eyes when I show you this, Prince. Because Victor Conte won't pay me my royalties. He won't do good business with me. I got a promo code, I didn't give him my banking information. Come on, man. We gotta do good business off the YouTube. How am I supposed to find out in a live chat what the business agreement is to get my money? Come on, Prince Turkey. I know you do way better business than that. Send me the check. That ain't him. I know that ain't him. He a YouTuber. Oh, the guy right here, the Turkey, this person on the screen, he a YouTuber? Man, y'all better stop playing on my channel, man. I thought you was the real the Prince Turkey man. You better believe it, Matt. Hey, what year did y'all answer that question? There's a reason why I'm asking that question. I want y'all might not figure it out just yet. That's him? That sound like that Prince Turkey and I'm right there. Oh, that ain't him. I thought that was him. Hey, oh, he a YouTuber playing on my channel? Come on, YouTuber. Why you playing? I'm the only one that do entertainment over here. Come on, man. I thought you, I don't need no Ferrari. Send me the check. What year did Shannon Sharp play for the Broncos? Or what years? What years? This is a very important question now. Very important. Yeah. Very important. And that's why I want to talk to Shannon. I got asked him something. The man was over there in the 90s. He was over there in the 90s. So I got asked him something. It's important. It's important now. If anybody talk to Shannon Sharp, if you go on his channel, whatever the case might be, if you get to him before I do, let him know. Manager Marty, I got a question I want to ask him. Because he played for the Broncos, didn't he, in the 90s, right? Okay, I want to ask him just one question. Just one. I want to ask him something. It's important. This is very important, too. I want to ask him something. Now, when I find out what time he's going to be on the nightcap, I'll go in there. I'm super chatting. I'm asking myself. But nobody don't know what time he comes on. Somebody said 8 or 9. Somebody said 10:30. Somebody said 11:30. No, I'm sorry. Somebody said 10. Somebody said 11:30. Yeah, I got to ask him, but it's very important too. I mean, it's a really important question, y'all. Seriously, very important. Somebody brought up Victor Conti, right? Okay, I gotta ask him something. Yeah, y'all can send him this video if you want, cause I gotta ask him. I just want to ask him. You know what I mean? We need answers. So, he come on at 10 o'clock. I'll be there, King. 10 o'clock Eastern time tonight. All right. All right, I'm gonna be there. Yeah. I'll be there tonight. And guess what? I will render a verdict tomorrow, live and living color. I'm a super chatting. Boom. I got to ask a question about this. I've been, to keep it 100, we're gonna move on. I've been wanting to ask Shannon Sharp this for about 3 years now. You know what I mean? I wanted to ask Shannon Sharp this question for about 3 years now. I did. Oh yes. Now that I know he's on YouTube and everything, I figure, I can ask him. I didn't know his nightcap was live. I thought they just put little segments out. I didn't know it was a live, like we doing live now. I didn't know. So thank y'all. Y'all always teaching me certain things. I appreciate it. Yeah. All right, let me get back to this. So Keith Thurman against 23. You're correct. Oh, that's why I got to really ask him. Yeah, I knew the answer. I just want to know where y'all seen where I was going. Where my water just going? My water fell. Man, my water fell. Oh, here you go. Man, we keep it real when we live. Oh, here's a social media person, the guy Turkey. Oh, okay. That's what's up. Well, all the boxing channels, they come and see me. All of them. They all done been over here at least once. Every last one of them. Small channels, medium-sized channels, large channels, they all done been over here. They all done seen the content at least once. Every last one of them. A few of them don't like me. Most of them do. But who cares? It's not a popularity contest. Keith Thurman against, what's his name? Tzsyu. Well, before I get to that, I would like to give an award to the trainer of the year. Yes, I said it, the trainer of the year. I'm not gonna hold y'all long tonight because I got to get ready for nightcap. Yeah, I got to get ready for nightcap tonight because I got to ask that man Shannon Sharp, the Hall of Famer. You know what I mean? I got to ask him a question. I just want to ask him something. Yeah, band up. With the band up right here. Yes. Band up. Now, I don't mean to do this, band up. I don't, bro. But you started this when I hear people say he and she and they, I ask. I don't do subliminals over here, band up. And I know you don't mean it. You giving me props. And I double salute you, band up. But we live and live in color, band up. And I got to give the people what they want. They want entertainment. Now, band up. Now, you just said, remember, they used to say they ain't know who you were, but I bet they know now. Band up, just a quick question now. Who is they? It's okay to say his name here. Who are you referring to when you say they used to say? Yes, brother. Yes. Band up. We need answers. Yeah. Crawford fans, y'all not exempt from me pulling the hoodie back either. Yeah. Who is they? Call them by name. Who is they? Band up. Who? Oh, Coach Malachi. That's you don't want to say his name. I'll say it for you. He's not the only one that said he didn't know me. Your man said it too, bruh. Your man said your man was the first one to say it. Yes. Yes, my brother. I just wanted to mess with Band Up, y'all. Your man also said he didn't know me either. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Joseph knew. See, I didn't even say the man name. Hey. See what I'm saying? Y'all know who they all know who I am, man. There's no big deal. I ain't trying to be famous like them, so it don't make me no difference. I don't adorn the praises of men. I only acknowledge those who are genuine when they give me compliments. Mm-hmm. You think he was on? What's wrong with y'all? Got to stop this, Band Up. You thought he was honest, but you know that man don't be honest, bruh. No, you done caught that man in several lies, bruh. Listen to him over 6 minutes. I bet you hear him say, and then a lie gonna drop right after he say all that. Listen, even I studied his behavior patterns. And I ain't never been on his channel for more than 3 minutes. And the only reason I only been on his channel for 2 minutes and 50 seconds is because I was going back looking at some of the videos, see who he was, because I genuinely didn't know who he was. Yeah. Remember when last year when I was going through that little quote-unquote YouTube beef with the guy? I didn't know who the man was. For real, for real. You know what I mean? Who is it? David Lightsey? Who is that, man? Teach me something, y'all. Y'all know I learned from y'all too, just like y'all learned from me. Who is David Lightsey? Who is he? Who is the guy? Somebody's asking me to talk to him. I don't recognize his name. Yeah. Interesting, Uptown. I'll consider that. Yeah, he'd be like, I promise you, go check him out. I ain't telling y'all to go watch his content, but I'm just saying, if y'all ever heard him before, he's I'm talking about Blue Blood. I ain't scared to drop names, cause your Band Up brought him up. Well, he brought Malachi, but he tried like I know, but yeah, he's then he dropped a lie. I'm like, come on, bro. That's all. I'm not here to throw no shots at the competitors or the people over there. I'm just saying, Band Up brought these guys up. I didn't say, hey, they know who I am. Everybody does. There's no secret. But see, like I said, I don't do this for the looks. I don't do this for the likes. I do this for the licks. You dig? Now, let me give my award out because we have given Fighter of the Year. We have given that. I've allowed you all to give Fighter of the Year to the person who you believe was the Fighter of the Year. Y'all remember that? Then we talked about what was the fight of the year, but we never talked about who was the trainer of the year. Well, I'm going to give you the trainer of the year, in my humble opinion, right now. Now, I don't give out those type of awards. I give out other type of awards on this channel. But in my personal assessment, and y'all know that some of y'all are going to be like, huh? Why would you say he's the trainer of the year? How can that be? Well, first of all, let's address something. What is the criteria to be trainer of the year? How about that? Can someone in the chat, anyone, what is a criteria? Just name one, and I'll take more than one answer. What is one? Let me see something. What is one criteria that you would consider when you are deciding who trainer of the year is? What is one criteria that you would consider when deciding who the trainer of the year is? You as a boxing fan in the chat. Yeah. That's going to help me lay the foundation of why I'm going to say who my trainer of the year choice is. In the year of 2023, let me refer that year in particular, 2023. Yeah. All right. Okay. Biggest fight versus biggest competition. Okay. All right. That was a good Band Up. I see you growing, brother. I see you growing in your boxing knowledge. Now, I know some people always they try to throw shots at you, and sometimes you might need it, but I have to give you credit when you're right, brother. That's a good answer. Biggest fight versus biggest competition. Good answer. Anyone else? Ooh, that was a good band up. A double salute to band up. My God, double salute. That was a good answer, band up. Success fights as an underdog. Or successful fights as an underdog. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Good answer, Joe. Woo, that's what I'm telling y'all, man. I got the hottest chat in the world, man. Chat be on fire every show. That's the only answers we got? So we got successful fights as an underdog, biggest fight versus biggest competition. Anyone else? What is a criteria that you would consider when deciding who Trainer of the Year is? This is in 2023 now. 2023. Since we're in January. Whew, man. Who has the most fighters that has had the best fights this year? My gosh, y'all hitting this thing on the nail. Oh, yes. Yes. These are the criteria that I used. So when I say his name as the Trainer of the Year, y'all gonna be like, I can see why you picked him. Y'all ready for it? I use the same criteria. Who has the most fighters that has had the best fights this year? Big key victories. I use that too. Thank you, Many Face Publishing. All right. Trainer of the Year has to have big key victories. Most fighters that has had the best fights this year or that year, which was 2023. He enjoys the success of his fighters. Successful fights as an underdog. Biggest fight versus biggest competition. All four of those criteria, they meet the bill. Oh, yes. They meet the bill, guys and ladies. Trainer of the Award. Trainer of the Year award, in my opinion, goes to none other than infamous but famous Victor Conti. Hey, if I'm going to come out publicly, slice, dice, and criticize and hold that man accountable, I got to keep that same energy when I give him applause. Trainer of the Year is none other than Victor Conti. Yeah, woohoo! Now, somebody said that the Trainer of the Year should have a stable of improving fighters. And I will tell you that all of the fighters in his stable are not just improving, they're also enhancing. Woo! That's why he's Trainer of the Year. Hey, he's enjoying the success of his fighters. He is. I mean, he said he's sponsoring them, right? Right. Trainer of the Year has to have big key victories. Well, last time I checked, I mean, in 2023, Devin Haney scored key victory when he defeated Lomachenko. A few months later, Terrence Crawford. He won big key victory against Errol Spence Jr. Hey, end of the year. What happened? Devin Haney, another big key victory. Not only did he win, but he knocked down and dominated Regis Prograis. Took his belt at 140. Who has the most fighters that had the best fights this year? Well, he did. So I got to give him that. Biggest fight versus biggest competition. I mean, Errol Spence was the biggest competition against Terrence Crawford. That was the biggest fight. I mean, Lomachenko. I think he was the biggest competition for Devin Haney. It was the biggest fight at that time. You know? Even Demetrius Andrade. He fought David Benavidez. Now, he didn't win that fight, but he still was a part of the snack program, and he looked good before he got caught with a big shot. But that was a big competition. That was a big fight. Didn't have to win, but he was involved in it. What about Hector Garcia in January of 2023? Hector Garcia fought Tank Davis, his biggest fight. That was the biggest competition of his career as well, fighting Tank Davis. Sounds like trainer of the year to me. Victor Conte. Is he an actual trainer? No. But he still gets the award. He's a strength coach. He's not? No. A nutritionist? He's a nutritionist. Well, he's still going to get trainer of the year. I mean, look, if Sports Illustrated can give Bill Haney manager of the year, why not I? Why can't I give a nutritionist trainer of the year? It's the same thing. Thank you. Victor Conte. Trainer of the year goes to Victor Conte. He met everybody's criteria. Hey. And we can't leave this part out. Mario Barrios too. I mean, that's not really the biggest competition because it like Ugas was like kind of like, you know. But hey, you see what Mario Barrios did to him. So you got to throw that in there as well. I mean, yeah, why not? Trainer of the year, Victor Conte. And here's the thing. We have to also include this. David Benavidez is working with Memo Heredia, okay? He's been working with him for a long time. And also, you know, he defeated Caleb Plant early 2023. That's big fight, big competition, okay? Caleb Plant, y'all know he's with the snack program, even though he didn't have the logo on his trunks at the time. He looked different, didn't he? You know, sort of like Sean Porter when he didn't have the snack logo on his trunks when he fought Errol Spence. He looked different, didn't he? Oh, okay. But anyway, you know, a big fight, big competition. And then David Benavidez also fought another snack program fighter, Demetrius Andrade. Looks like to me, Memo Heredia is 2-0 against fighters in the snack program. I guess I can leave this comment to this, or say this to say this, or say that to say this. Errol Spence, before you get involved in the rematch with Terrence Crawford, it's very simple. Get on the phone and call up Memo Heredia. Oh, yes. Call him up. The fight will be more competitive, by the way. Memo Heredia said he changed his life around. Victor Conte said he changed his life around. Memo Heredia, past history in dealing banned substances, performance enhancement drugs, and steroids to athletes. Victor Conte, he has a past history with manufacturing and even dealing illegal banned substances, performance enhancing drugs, and steroids to athletes. Memo Heredia seemed like he's advocating for USADA, which is an anti-doping agency. Well, Victor Conte seems like he's advocating for VADA, another anti-doping agency. Memo Heredia is working exclusively with boxers that we know of. Victor Conti is working exclusively with boxers. And we do know that because he told us right here live in this channel. So all I'm saying is these guys have similarities. Hey, look, it don't stop there. Memo Heredia, he's accusing Victor Conti of still cheating. Bro, Victor Conti's accusing Memo Heredia of still cheating. I mean, there's too many similarities with both of these guys. Hey, go on over there. Talk to the man. Have him in your camp, Errol Spence. Yeah. Have him in your camp, bro. Hey. Crawford working with the snack program and Victor Conti. Go see what Memo got for you. Hey, they both said they changed life around. Both of these guys said they changed their lives around. Shouldn't be no issue, right? They changed life around. If Victor Conti and Memo Heredia both changed their lives around, shouldn't be an issue, right? Right. Both of them saying that they're clean, right? That they both are saying they're advocates. They both say that they're anti-doping advocates on their pages of Twitter or X, right? Okay, then. Shouldn't be no problem. Errol Spence called Memo Heredia, man. Go ahead and call him. And, fight to be more competitive. Even playing field. That's all it is. Get that man on the phone. Give him a call. Oh, for real? Somebody said that's what them tweets about. For real, for real? What's on the tweet? Man, I got to go on these tweets before. Yo, let's talk about this before I got to let y'all go. But listen, Tzsyu, Keith Thurman. We got to talk about that. But hey, my man Andre keep telling me about these tweets. The whole show, Andre been putting me on, telling me about these tweets, man. I got to go just see one of them. I need to see what they talking about. I just want to see one tweet. What's they fighting about? What's going on? Did you hear what see, this is why I don't even want to do, man. See, this is what I'm saying. The man keeps saying stuff, and then when I reply, I'm a hater. So what? I'm gonna reply anyway. So what? Who cares? Who cares if people say I'm a hater? I don't. I want to read y'all a tweet real quick. I just went up there just to see. This is Victor Conti. My guess is this. These are his words now. I'm trying to put it on the screen, but I have the other phone here. It's not letting me. Right here. Y'all see that? My guess is this. Premier Boxing pay-per-view card on Prime, March 30th, will not, that's what he said, will not have camp drug testing. In my opinion, when boxers know there is no testing, it enables the use of PEDs in boxing. Those were the words of Victor Conti. Now, because he just said, in his opinion, when boxers know there is no testing, it enables the use of PEDs in boxing. I would have to agree with him. But I have a question. Was there any testing when Demetrius Andrade fought Damon Nicholson? I already published a video on this the other day, and I want to make sure we're clear because he just said it. And you seen there was no testing. According to Victor Conti, he said it out of his own mouth right here live on this channel. He said there was no testing for that fight when Demetrius Andrade was on the undercard of the Tank Davis versus Hector Garcia fight. Y'all remember that? So since there was no testing there, I mean, should we assume, based on Victor Conti's opinion, that Demetrius Andrade was on PEDs? I don't think that would be fair to him, right? Right. But Victor Conti's saying in his opinion, and he's the expert. So now it leaves us to be more suspicious. Another question I have. What about when Terrence Crawford fought Sean Porter? There's no evidence yet that there was testing in that fight. Is it safe to say, in our opinion, that maybe Terrence Crawford was on PEDs when he fought Sean Porter? That wouldn't be right for us to do. Right? Okay, then. We don't have any evidence of Terrence Crawford having any VADA testing for the David Evanesian fight. We don't have any evidence of this. So is it safe to say because he knocked out David Evanesian with one punch? And when I say knocked out, let me be clear. I'm talking about out cold, snoring, sleep. Is it fair for us to say that he's on PEDs because there's no evidence of it being testing for that fight? No, that wouldn't be fair for us to accuse that man. So what I'm saying is Victor Conti's saying, in my opinion. So if this is his opinion, that means that somebody else can have an opinion on the fighters that work over with Snag. You see what I'm saying? I don't know, man. It's like when Victor Conti say this on Twitter, it's okay. Nobody not going to say nothing. Then if I comment on it and say something that makes sense about what I'm saying, I'm the bad guy. I'm a hater. So what? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, if he can say that, then how come when I question that and say, if that's your opinion as an expert, and then we see some of your fighters under your program don't get tested, can I apply your opinion, your formula to other fighters? I'm going to give you an example. Remember when Victor Conti stated, he said it. He said when he's watching a fight and it looks like there's some enhancement being performed with the characteristics of someone using EPO. He said he assumed that the fighter is on EPO. Then he looks at who they're associated with. His words, not mine. He looks over there and say, oh, they're associated with that guy. He says, I definitely know they're on EPO. So if somebody used that same formula against him and his fighters, based on we seeing them look enhanced, legal or illegal, we don't know. But they look enhanced, then they look over and they see that they're associated with Victor Conti. Can't they use that same formula that he just used and apply it to somebody else? Can't they use that formula and say, well, they rolling with you. They're associated with you. See my point? That's all I'm saying. We just got to make everything make sense. You know? That's all it is. Yeah, that's all it is. You know what I'm talking about? Now, let me give y'all this. Keith Thurman versus Tzsyu. I don't know if it's true or not. We do know that there was a report that was surfacing with Mike Coppinger's name associated to it. I don't know how credible that is. But my thing is, the last time we saw Keith Thurman was when? Who he fight again? Mario Barrios? What year was that? He's been inactive. Now, Tzsyu, he fought Tony Harrison in his last fight, to my understanding. I haven't seen him after that. If he fought again after that, it probably was 90 days after that. But my point is, either way, he's been more active. He's been more active than Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman, we didn't even know he was at the 154-pound weight limit. I'm talking about officially. We know he does carry, he carry big. Keith Thurman, he's a big guy. But what I'm saying is officially, we haven't heard an announcement that he's going to be competing at 154. They say it might be at a catch weight. Here's the thing I want to say about it from a business standpoint, from a managerial standpoint. Even if this is true, there's two things happening that we need to address. Number one, he has good representation. Keith Thurman is represented by the real manager of the year, and I'm talking about the great Al Heyman. And I only say great in front of his name based on his works, not nothing else. The man, you got to give Al Heyman credit. You got to give this man credit. Okay? He's the best manager in boxing. There's no question about it. And it's okay. And that's from one manager to another. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is Keith Thurman has good representation. So even if Keith Thurman is getting this fight for a title at 154, hey, give his representation some credit. Like I always tell y'all, good representation in this business is priceless. I always tell y'all that. That is the foundation that I built my channel on. Good representation in this business is priceless, right? So for Keith Thurman, this is good. He got good representation that can slide him right in. First fight off of a lengthy layoff for a title, good representation. It's good for him. But on the flip side of that coin, it's not too good for Tzsyu because Tzsyu is looking to fight better competition. And he should. When I say better, I'm referring to more of a competitive fight based on the activity level of both fighters. Okay? Tzsyu, I wouldn't say he get a lot of credit for fighting Tony Harrison, but think about it in this way. Tony Harrison talked his way into that fight because he got good representation. Tony Harrison has good representation. Al Heyman. So when the fight went downhill between Jermell Charlo and Tzsyu based on the injury that Jermell suffered and had to pull out of the fight, hey, Tony Harrison stepped up to the plate. I'll fight him. I'll go get that check and I'll go to his hometown. Hey, you gotta give Tony Harrison credit for that. But he had good representation, and that's why he was able to quickly get that fight. Just like Keith Thurman has good representation, and that's why his name is in the mix to fight Tzsyu. The other thing we got to look at is, I thought y'all said that Crawford was going to fight Tzsyu. I done told y'all already. I told y'all. It makes no sense of Crawford fighting Tzsyu at 154 when he can go and fight Spence at 154. I told you that. Because both Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence both said at the post-fight press conference, we can't make the weight. Terrence Crawford's words was, it's hard for me to make the weight at 147 also. So if you want to move up and fight at 154, then hey, instead of fighting Tzsyu, honor the rematch clause with Errol Spence. Okay? I told you, I've been telling y'all that. So now what? We're going to spend a whole hour and talk about how Tzsyu going to fight Thurman? No, we're not. We're not. Because y'all wasn't thinking about Keith Thurman fighting Tzsyu before. I'm talking about Crawford fans. Y'all wasn't thinking about him fight. Y'all was talking about Crawford going to fight him. We'd rather see him fight Tzsyu than fight Boots. That's what I heard some of y'all Crawford fans telling me. So what I'm saying is he ain't fighting Boots. We see that already. We already know Crawford not fighting Boots. So we already got to get past that. At this point, if it's true that Thurman is fighting Tzsyu, we might as well get past that as well. But I would be very, very surprised if Al Heyman allowed Terrence Crawford to fight Tzsyu at 154 pounds before he allowed Errol Spence to get that rematch honored, which was agreed upon anyway, at 154 at least. Now, if they fight at 147, that's cool. I mean, I would rather for them to fight at 54, but I'm saying it's cool because according to Terrence Crawford, he said in an interview with the guy, I don't know his name, he said the winner of the match between him and Spence, right? The winner get to choose the weight. Then we heard some of his homies or buddies come out on social media and say his choice is at 147 to fight Spence in the rematch. That was early on, a couple months ago after the fight. Now, I don't know what people are saying nowadays. So that's all I'm saying. He's got to honor the rematch clause. So I kept telling y'all that. Some of y'all Crawford fans who kept coming up here talking about, nah, he going to fight Tim Tzsyu and this and that. And no, if he's going to fight at 154, I'd be surprised if Al Heyman let Errol Spence sit by the wayside again and watch Crawford fight another easy opponent. Come on, man. We know he's not fighting Boots. And I told y'all, and I'm going to leave y'all with this. If I was managing Bud Crawford in this situation right now, and I told y'all this a while ago, I want to tell you all again, I would have a press conference as a manager on behalf of my client, Terrence Crawford. And I would tell the world, the press, the media, social media, the YouTube boxing community, that my client, Terrence Bud Crawford, is vacating the 3 147-pound belts. He's already made history on July the 29th. He has all the belts. There's no point of him defending those titles. Why? Because he would have to compete against a gentleman who's 10 years his junior, who he believes, my client, Terrence Crawford, believes that he's not going to generate enough revenue compared to his last fight because his opponent, Boots, is not a big ticket seller. He said his last fight was in a movie theater. That's what Terrence Crawford said, right? So my client believes that he's not a big draw. So there's nothing in it for my client. So what we're going to do is we're going to vacate the titles. Another reason why is because we don't believe as businessmen in losing money. We believe in investing money, but we don't believe in losing money. With that being said is, why should we have to pay 12% of my client's purse to defend the titles against Boots or anyone else at 147 pounds? 3% for the WBO, 3% for the WBA, and then 3% for the WBC. Sanctioning bodies. That's 369. That's 9% of his purse when he defend the title. Why? So we're going to vacate. Y'all done took the IBF from him. So now that gives us even more of a reason why we're going to vacate those three. And if Boots want to take over the 147-pound division, kudos and God bless him. We believe he'll do that. But we're going to move up to 154 and be good businessmen and keep our word and give Errol Spence the rematch that we agreed to at 154. No, we're not fighting no Tim Tzsyu at 54. We're going to honor the rematch and fight Errol Spence at 154 pounds. It's very simple. Now, if my client Terrence Crawford beat Errol Spence in the rematch and Tim Tzsyu is still available and he has a title, we'll beat him. And then, or we'll bypass him and fight Charlo, who has the other belts. We'll beat him, make history all over again in the sport of boxing, and then retire, ride off in the sunset. That's the press conference that manager Marty would have if I was managing Bud Crawford. In this situation right here, right now. I told some of you that before. Some people probably forgot, so I wanted to bring it back around and spin the block, as they say. You can hold the belts for leverage to negotiate bigger paydays. That's true. But the more you earn, the more you got to pay. The tax man, you call him Uncle Sam here in America, and you're going to have to pay the sanctioning bodies. So if Charlo's off his list, then we're going straight to Tim Tzsyu after we fight Spence. That's it. Because remember, my client said he can't make the weight. My client said it's hard. His exact words was, it's hard for me to make the weight also. So if it's hard for him to make 147, then what are we even talking about fighting there for in the rematch with Spence? It don't make sense to me. So I'm just saying, let's say Crawford said, well, I'm going to retire. I ain't honoring nothing. I ain't honoring my contract. I'm talking to Ebonics. I'm not honoring my contract to honor the rematch clause with Errol Spence. I'm retiring today. Y'all can keep all the belts. I'm out. I already accomplished what I wanted to accomplish in boxing. And I'm going to go to the Hall of Fame. I'm retired today. Well, if he says that, then, okay, let the fight go on. Tzsyu against Keith Thurman then. So what? Let it go on. And then whoever wins, guess what? They can just fight Errol Spence. Yeah, they'll fight Spence after that. Why not? He can't make 147 no more anyway. So he's going to come back fighting at 154. Yeah, let him fight the winner of that. Hey, it's good business. Yeah, hey, and it's an easy negotiation because all of them has Al Heyman phone number. Very simple. Very simple math here, y'all. Now, somebody can say, well, come on, man. Then didn't he said he'll never fight Keith Thurman? Errol Spence said he'll never fight Keith Thurman. Yeah, he said it at the time when he was the 140-pound champion. Now he should fight Keith Thurman if Keith Thurman beats Tzsyu and get that belt off him. Now he should fight Keith Thurman. Why not? Who else is he going to fight at 54? Coming back off of a layoff and 2 injuries. Fight Keith Thurman or fight Tzsyu. Why not? I mean, you don't got to fight him right away, but if you want that big payday, you can go on fight him. I would recommend him get a little tune-up first, me personally. Get a little tune-up, get them rounds in, make sure his eye and his sight is working properly with the surgery, him sparring. Obviously, he's going to be sparring to get back into the rhythm, get that ring rust off, then go fight one of those guys. That's just my recommendation. But I'm just saying, in general, one of them will have a belt. Keith Thurman or Tzsyu. One of them going to lose. So, hey, say that belt, keep it warm, Errol Spence, and let them fight. I mean, what else is there to do? Well, that's my point. Because people saying it's not for the belt, it's a catchweight. I haven't heard. See, this is the reason why. All right, let me put it to y'all like this. This is why I'm not putting a whole lot of stock on it. I ain't even fly the kite in the chat. I didn't even want to do a whole panel on this. I want to go straight to the business aspect of this because this happened before. And any of you that remember me starting out last year, when I say starting out, I mean with the YouTube channel and doing lives and stuff, y'all recall me saying that Mike Coppinger is not a reliable source when it comes to things that have nothing to do with ESPN and Top Rank. And the reason why I said that then, he proved me right, and so did Crawford fans. Because I haven't heard a statement be rendered yet from the publicist that PBC usually hire. Her name is, let's see if we remember, you might not, Kelly Swanson. Okay? I haven't heard the publicist who PBC and Al Heyman hired for public relations purposes. I haven't heard Kelly Swanson give a statement. I haven't heard anyone from PBC give a statement. I haven't heard an executive from Amazon Prime give a statement. I haven't heard them give a statement. I haven't heard neither two of the fighters confirm that they're fighting on March 30th. I'm not saying the rumor is not true. What I'm saying is I'm going to wait till the people who are actively involved in that environment render a statement, and then I will believe and report on it properly. Until then, it's just the rumor. You know how many times we heard from Mike Coppinger and everybody else, the date between Errol Spence and Crawford is this date. Then that wasn't even the date. Oh, we've heard that Terrence Crawford asked for this. We've heard Errol Spence said this. Haven't heard nothing from PBC. Kelly Swanson, didn't hear neither two of them fighters, Crawford or Spence, mentioned anything at that time. I'm talking about months before they fought. And I got here on record. And I'm like, why everybody just believing everything that they hear from people that's not actively involved in the environment that's associated with the fight? So I will wait. I will wait. I'll wait. They saying Rolly Romero going to fight Isaac Cruz on the undercard of the Keith Thurman Tzsyu. That might be right. That might be true. But I'm going to wait until those who are associated with that environment make a statement, do an advertisement about it from their own platforms, and then I will believe it, and then I'll render my verdict on it. I just think that's fair journalism, broadcast journalism. Creo the Traveler, thank you. He just said PBC just posted it on YouTube. All right, great. I haven't seen it yet, but when I'm about to go off now, and I'm going to go check it out. You know what I mean? We're going to see. And if they do, we'll be back on here live and living color tomorrow because we have two fights that we got to deal with. And we got two fights that we want to talk about. Isaac Cruz, Rolly Romero, Tzsyu versus Keith Thurman. Then I want to talk. This all tomorrow now, so come on back now. Don't stand there and look at me like that. Come on back tomorrow, same time. And then I want to know what's going to happen with Terrence Crawford at this point. Everybody kept saying he's going to fight Tzsyu. People in his camp. Well, that's what a couple of other guys told me. My man D-Town Boxing told me that as well. I didn't see the video at all, but a couple of people told me that that's the new video that's surfacing around on YouTube. I haven't seen it myself. Saying that people from Terrence Crawford team, saying that he's going to fight Tzsyu. Then we hear this. Then we hearing Tzsyu fighting Thurman. So I'm, a little confused with that. Well, we're going to find out. Well, what's next for Terrence Crawford? Since he's got to wait if he's going to fight the rematch and honor his contract to fight Errol Spence, what's next for him? We need answers. Well, we're going to see. Here's the thing. Come on back here tomorrow now. Same time. Come on back tomorrow. We have a lot of boxing to talk about. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Do not forget to like this video. Do not forget to stay tuned for videos that I'm going to publish live and living color throughout the week or throughout the rest of the week. And because I missed 2 days this week, I'm thinking about coming back on here live and living color on Saturday. I'll see how y'all feel about that. Okay, but on Saturday to make up for that day, because I know that I was out of sync. I want to give y'all everything I told y'all I would give y'all, my commitment level. All right. So everybody in the chat is acknowledging that PBC did just, I guess they published it, right? On their community page. This is what I'm hearing. So it is official. It is official. So I'm going to have the panel on here tomorrow. So get all of your information together. We're going to talk about the fight. Who wins the fights? Let's talk about it. Is these the right fights right now? Because it is official from what I'm hearing from everybody in the chat, the Roller Take Film crew members. Well, let's talk about it tomorrow. Live and living color. Come on back here. And y'all already know what I'm going to do. I got to pull out the same way I pulled in with one of the hottest, if not the hottest intro on YouTube. I appreciate y'all time. Come on, check me out tomorrow. Live and living color. And you know what I'm going to leave y'all with, right? Yeah, of course, my famous 3 words nowadays are we need answers. But there's the other 3 famous words. And that is the words that you see on your screen. Don't take my word for it. Roll the tape.
Representing the business of boxing, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for manager, Marty.
Thank you. You're far too kind.